Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. Today we are checking out Shard Squad for more of our Steam Next Fest coverage. This is a bullet hell horde survival type game. I've played one round of this game and I like what I play, but there's definitely going to need to be some improvements, I think, for this one, and we'll kind of see as we're going through this. But this game kind of reminds me, it's like very Pokemon-ish. We're going to have like some sort of like Pokemon type characters here, and there's a lot of different characters in the game, and they're all going to have different abilities, and as we play through the game, we'll be able to get more squad members on our team. So who do we want to start off with first here? Let's start off with cute little Kiara here, the Spark of Hope. So this character is going to do Thunder Purr, lightning powerful enough to chase its own targets. So we'll start off with this character. This game does have meta progression, so you can upgrade all your sort of stats here, like movement speed, collection radius, extra health, critical chance. There's an archive system over here with all the different things that you've unlocked. The game does have multiplayer too. You can talk to Naya and Labu over here, and you can do some co-op. And then if we come over here, that's our character select, which we've already seen. And then then we have the bestiary over here. So these are all the different enemies and stuff in the game, which there's a pretty good amount. And then there's a few NPCs. It looks like there's one we haven't unlocked yet. So let's go jump into the game here. So there's a couple stages. I think there's only, I'm not sure if this one's in the actual demo yet or not, but for now we'll play Kashmir. So this character has a very, very short, oh wait, no, hold on, I gotta turn on the auto aim. Okay, there we go. I was curious what was happening there. We had the auto aim off. So you can this game does have auto aim. You can turn it on, off, however you want. So this character looks like they just shoot like a lightning blast out, which is kind of cool. So this is going to get into kind of the things that I think are a little bit things that I think could be improved. One here is the level up stats. You don't really know what you're leveling up here. It specifically tells you strengthen skill stats, mainly damage. So does that mean I'm upgrading everything else? Like, am I upgrading my movement speed, my cooldown reduction? Am I up, like, it's confusing because the game never tells you exactly how much you're upgrading here. Like, you can look at these stats and these sort of gives you like your synergies and stuff and your traits, but the stats never actually show you what you're doing. It just says mainly damage, which kind of makes me think that I'm upgrading all of my stats. I wish it would kind of show you that stuff. Am I upgrading my HP? There's a lot of stats in this game. Let's do... And then this one too, like, this is, okay, increases critical chance. Okay, but how much? 5%, 1%, 10%? And I don't think there's any way to actually see your stats, which is kind of an issue. You have, we come to the pause menu, and then we can go to traits, and I really think that's the only sort of stat screen we see. I haven't found a way to actually, let's actually boost this up while we're here. I actually haven't found a way to like see your crit chance and stuff, and I don't know if that's something that'll come later or what. But that's that's a minor complaint. As someone who likes to see my stats in full, I want to just know exactly, because if I'm only upgrading my crit chance like 1%, that's not really as interesting to me. If I'm upgrading at 5 or 10, then yeah. And then these ones too, it's just like, well, whatever. All right, let's do this one. Impacts per projectile. Let's try that one. Okay, so that's giving me more like chain lightning. Okay, I'm okay with that. But it's just the wording where it says like mainly damage, where it kind of seems like, is that the only thing I'm upgrading? Only damage? I'm so confused by that. And then we'll get into a few of the other. We're gonna talk about. I'm just gonna get the complaints out of the way here. The map is very small. There's really no reason to to run around. We have the map looks nice. I think it looks nice, but there's literally no reason to ever leave your little area. You'll see there'll be quests every once in a while, but those kind of come maybe a little too long. It takes a little too long to get them. The pacing of this game feels a little off. I think it needs to be like a little bit quicker with everything you get. All right, let's do cooldown reduction. Because I think the quests come every 5 minutes, and you know, they only take like 15 or 20 seconds. But the rest of the time you're just kind of running around and just doing this. But the game has a good base, you know. I like the graphics, I like the characters, I like that there's a lot of different Pokemon-ish characters in this game, and they're all gonna do something a little bit differently. You're gonna have a trait system, you're gonna get all these cool things that you want to see in these games, but there's just a few things that I think need to be improved upon. The things that we just talked about. Okay, so this gives me my, this was just happened to be a level up. Let's do damage here. So now we get our first shard. So now we get a squad member. These are kind of your spells in the game. So we're gonna get an extra character to help us out here. And we'll get these sort of traits too. And then once we unlock them, we get their bonuses. So we can either go with like Hop Hop, we could go with Amphibubbles, who's gonna do a water bomb, a toxic pool. Lilac will do 2 sharp forward strikes, and then Edge will do multiple thrusts with crystallized feathers. I think we'll go with Hop Hop here. Toxic trap expelled by a devil grape. And so their traits here are natural, plants a splinter that launches seeds at nearby enemies. And then magical girls, shine bright like a girl, increases the cooldown reduction of the squad. So we'll pick this. And so now this is going to be our spell. And so now every once in a while we'll summon out Hop Hop, and Hop Hop will do her attack and drop a poison field on the ground. And then, you know, we'll, I guess, try to bait the enemies into walking into it. And then I think we get up to 5 friends if we survive long enough. Okay, so then we can level up Hop Hop, or we can level up our stats. Let's do, and again, it doesn't say what it is. Is it giving us cooldown reduction? Is it giving us a larger poison area? Is it doing more damage? Is the poison staying on the field longer? You know, it's that kind of stuff needs to be shown to us. Yeah, I think we'll just try to... I like Hop Hop because we can kind of bait the enemies into running into it. Alright, let's do damage again. I like how many targets we're currently hitting. So I probably maybe will do that 1 or 2 times. And then I think I'll focus mainly on the damage. Because it hits, what, maybe 3 or 4 targets? Yeah, at least 3. Maybe 4. The dash cooldown is super long in this too. There may be a way to reduce the cooldown for the dash in the... Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more pickup radius. Just a little bit more. Maybe like 1 or 2 more, just so I don't have to walk right over them every time. What is that? Oh, there's a... Okay, so now we get our other shard. Okay, so now we can pick... Oh, so let's see, now we can get like the natural. Plants a spitter that launches seeds at nearby enemies. This one will give us bouncy. Jumping is better than running while dashing. Leap and deal damage upon landing. Huh. Or we could do hot breath. Let's go with, I think, leaf blades here. And let's get that plants a spitter that launches seeds at nearby enemies. Okay, so now we have our first event. Prove your basketball skills while surviving. Okay. So there's our spitter. So see how we have this now? That's our bonus trait that we got, which is sweet. I think that's pretty cool. This game does have a lot of like positive things about it. It's just, I think there's a few little things here that we could improve upon that'll make it just that much better. In the quest, you know, that quest was nothing. That's not really anything super cool. Let's see. This is gonna summon Protrusi to deal area damage. I feel like we don't really need that. This one will heal, which we don't really need, and then this one will be 2 random upgrades. So we'll just go with the 2 random upgrades, right? HP, yeah. We'll just go. I don't know what the 2 random upgrades is gonna be. Oh, apparently I'm not gonna know either. I don't know what it upgraded. Okay, we could do a heal over time. Let's do that. I see we're not really regenerating our health, so let's go with a small heal over time. Alright, let's do cooldown reduction this time. And now what I want to know too about cooldown reduction for, you know, when I'm upgrading all these stats like cooldown reduction damage, I assume it's just upgrading this character. So when I pick cooldown reduction, it's probably just the cooldown reduction for my lightning attack. I assume it's not the cooldown for my characters that I'm summoning. That's probably a heal, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna do collection range a little bit more. I guess I'm gonna hold off on picking that up because I assume that's a heal. That's just my guess. All right, let's do the damage. Yeah, that was a heal. That was a big heal, 100. Okay, and then, okay, so now we get Hourglass cooldown reduction. I assume this applies to everybody then. But let's upgrade Hop Hop. Unfortunately, there's no evolutions or anything either. There may or may not be at some point. I would like to see there be evolutions once you max out a character. I would like to see them evolve into something stronger and maybe get a better ability. You know, Hop Hop. Maybe Hop Hop can actually hop around the map and drop poison, you know? Stuff like that when they level up. Okay, we only get so many more level ups. Let's do the impact. Because we are going to max out here soon. I think we had, what, 2 more levels? Yeah, 10 is the max for our main character, and then I think 6 is the max for our friends, for our squad members. Yeah, some sort of evolution, you know, for whenever this game releases, early access or release date, whatever. That would be kind of cool. Okay, let's go cooldown reduction. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is a new squad. Okay. So for this one, if we pick this character, we can get the bouncy. Jumping is better than running, while dashing, leap and deal damage upon landing. I don't know if I care about that, but maybe. We could do unleashes a volley of explosive fireballs or creates a damage area around the player every time. Let's see. Gains the ability to burn enemies continuously. Creates a meditation zone that amplifies damage and speed for Zen. I kind of like that. Let's see if we can do this. Dealing damage to enemies has a chance to reduce their armor. This one will increase our HP. Summons large drops from the sky that deals area. You know, that's actually kind of cool. Maybe we'll go with these guys. Okay, let's go with Amphibubbles here. Let's see, so now we, oh man, that's such a tiny dash though. Okay, Aromatic Harvest, gather 12 swift flowers. Okay, so now we just have to, from what I've played too, I think the quests are always the same. The basketball one is always first, the flower one is always second, and then there's a different one where we're gonna have to kill bees. Okay, let's do, I'm gonna do 2 more here. I'm gonna do, because we can do cooldown reduction, I think from that item we took. So I think I'm gonna do damage and then impacts per projectile. I think we'll go with those as our last ones. All right, let's do 2 random upgrades. Again, I don't know. Oh, okay, it does kind of tell us what they are. But I don't know the game well enough to know what I upgraded there. Okay, this dash is actually kind of good. I like this dash. Oh, no, I don't like the dash. Dang, that's what I was afraid of, man. Let's actually do movement speed. Dashing into things is never, I'm never a fan of that kind of stuff. That's why I didn't like that. Because I'm gonna have to be super careful about that. Because if you dash into them, you're just probably gonna take damage. Like I did right there. So I'm just gonna have to make sure I dash around them and not necessarily into a group of enemies. Okay, so this is our last one. What did I do last time? We did damage, so let's do impacts per projectile. And then let's start leveling up our pets a little bit more. I'm not sure how long we have to survive for. I imagine maybe 20 minutes. I don't know if it's endless. It might be endless. I don't think it is, though. Oh, no. Okay, let's do Dex. I really do like this game. I mean, I'm always gonna have, there's always gonna be like, I don't want to always sound super negative when we talk about a game. Like, I'm not trying to be negative about it. It's just, I just want to see things, you know, improved upon around games that I think are pretty cool and could actually be good games. So whenever we talk about our criticisms, I guess that's what we'll say. I'll try to put them as more constructive criticisms. those are just things that I would just want to see improved. But you know, I like this game. Like, I want this game to be cool, and I want this game to be good. But there's definitely things that stand out that I'm just like, all right, this game's being held back by certain things from like putting it into a better tier of games. Okay, that's a heal. Is that all that boss dropped was a heal? All right, I'm gonna do collection range one more time. My collection range seems really horrid. Even though I upgraded collection range in the meta progress, it didn't really seem to do too much. Because I specifically upgraded collection range, so I would hopefully not have to take it when I play the game. Because the map's so small here that the collection range doesn't really seem as important. But I also want to make sure that I don't need to walk right over the XP to pick it up, because that makes it tough. Okay, let's go with crit chance. This guy's interesting. Does he do poison too? Or does he? Oh no, he's just doing. What's he doing? He does the explosions, like stomps. Or is that my guy doing that? All right, let's level up. So now here we're gonna max out Dex. So Dex is now maxed out at level 5. But you know, nothing special happens. At least not that I know. Oh, that's my character that does that. That's Dex that does that explosion. It just happened to be on him the whole time, so I was like, is that him doing it? All right, let's level up Snarky. Level up Hop Hop. What do we get in here? A new squad member. Okay. Ooh, so now we can get a couple. Oh, we're not getting the ones I was looking for, though. What is this one gonna do? Leaders trust their instincts, increases damage dealt, and when HP is below 30%, this bonus is doubled. That's not bad. And then what's this gonna give us? Summon lightning that deals electric damage to random enemies, and then shine bright like a girl increases the cooldown reduction. Okay, you know, we might go with Nana here, because we're gonna get the magical girls, which I think we already have, but I'm going to assume we get a better bonus, and then also we're going to summon lightning that deals electric damage. So that's kind of cool. Let's go with that. So let me see here. Shine. Okay, so it doesn't signify if we get more or not because we have 3 members, you know. So I don't know, just one of those things where I don't know if having 3 is better than 2. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more movement speed here. Let's do Snarky. Let's do Nana. Oh, was that the lightning or was that Nana? Let's do Nana again. I saw a big lightning. That thing. Yeah, that's Nana. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like hers. Okay, yeah, so now we're gonna fight the bees. So yeah, same quest, always in the same order. So now bees are just gonna spawn and we're just gonna have to kill them. I do like that there are quests, though. Because this game needs something, because, again, it's such a small area that you play in. There needs to be stuff to do. Because again, the map has edges. So you can't expand. You can't keep running away. All right, let's do. Ooh, this one actually could be good because that's probably good for the meta progress stuff. But I kind of want to do this because we just did a boss and I want to see what this does. Summon Petrucci to deal area damage. That's fun. I like that. That's a good one. Alright, let's do more critical chance. I think we get one more friend here, too. Let's do more cooldown reduction. Because I think when I lost the last time I played this, I think there was one extra slot when we died. Even though it's not very clear here how many you get, I do think we get one more because at the end of game screen, I think there was 6 spots. Okay, so Nana is already maxed out. Okay, I'm assuming that's another heal, so we'll maybe hold off on picking that up. I don't know, is that a heal? See how the strawberry over here, so the strawberry to my left doesn't give an indication of anything on the map, but this big old blueberry does. So that makes me think it might be something different. Let's go try to get it. Well, these guys are... okay, this is tougher now. These guys seem to have a lot more HP. Come on, we can get this. Oh, okay, yeah, I think that gave me a level up, unless it was just a coincidence. Let's go, I'm gonna go more movement speed here. I don't want to get trapped by these ducks. That area effect actually might be pretty good, though, with our current abilities. Seems that we do have a lot of area of effect spells. Yeah, we are definitely getting into the danger zone now. Oh, a giant snail. glad I picked up some movement speed. Hold on one second. Game volume seems atrociously loud right now. All right. It's hard for me to get close, so let's take advantage of it getting close while I can, actually, so I'm making sure that I hit this guy. I'm just, you know, I just don't want to get surrounded, because it's so easy to die in this game. If if you get surrounded, you're pretty much dead. And we almost got the boss down. Not a lot of health left here. Alright, let's do the area. Yeah, let's go. Oh, we won! Victory! Yay! I didn't beat it. Oh, see, so because see, there is this. So I guess we didn't get an extra slot, but there's an extra slot here. So I kind of assumed we would get 6 characters because there's that blank spot right there. But I don't know if there actually is. Okay, so damage taken, healed damage, enemies defeated, events completed, relic reward. I don't know what the relic reward is, but whatever it is, we didn't get it. New content unlocked. Okay, so let's go to main menu, and then let's see. Oh, we unlocked the new map. The trails of the Desolutes led to the Nimbus Forest, a sacred place that was protected. Okay. If the Desolement defeated him, prepare for the worst. Okay. Cool. And then let's see. Sidaloft's relic collection is open. A variety of effects await you. Oh, let's go see what that does. Unlock relics by completing their challenges. Oh. Unused relics have a icon. Complete a run with a new relic to earn extra bix. That seems cool. Okay, let's go see what that is, because that's a new thing. Where was that at? Credits and cutscenes. B3. Oh, this character right here. Okay, so increases. So complete a run with a new relic to earn bix. So, oh, so we get 2 relics we can equip now. Do I have to buy these? Equip slot 1. Oh, sick. Okay. See, this game does... Look at all these relics, too. There's a lot of relics in this game. Holy cow. That's a good amount. I like this. I really like this. This is cool. We can get extra heal. Increases critical chance. This is sweet. Attract Martel to assist you in battle with crystal damage. Okay. We'll equip that in slot 2. So, sweet. And then let's go check out our meta progress to see what we can upgrade here. So, we got 2,500. So, that's a lot. Man, health regeneration. That's expensive. Yeah, and then, so another thing here, too. Oh, okay, it does tell us. Okay, so current value is 14, next value is 21. So that's how much we're going to upgrade here. So yeah, so this one's only increasing our... Whenever we do this increases our critical chance by like 1. Oh, that maybe that's why the collection range didn't feel so good. It's so small. Okay, these are... A lot of these are specialized, like fire, electric, water. I'll probably do those kind of ones last. So let's do the things that are going to sort of benefit me the most, like crit damage, movement speed, extra health, maybe an extra reroll. You know, we'll do some of the cheaper ones first. There's no actual overall damage one though, huh? Other than like crit chance and crit damage. Invulnerability time, we'll do 1 point there. Let's do let's do a little bit more health. And then that's it for now. And then what's this? Heal on level up, and then this is speed when taking damage. Okay, we'll just leave that for there. All right, well there we go. Let me see what the co-op looks like. Select your device and press O. So yeah, this is this is getting me into I think it's just local co-op. There might not be online co-op for this one. But yeah, cool game. I do like this game. I like the hub area, you know, it's got a cool vibe to it. We unlocked our new map too, so maybe if we play this again, we'll check out the new map. But yeah, for now that's gonna be it. Shard Squad, fun game, definitely worth checking out. We did have some complaints about it, but I think for the most part, you know, overall, I think this is a pretty good game. So that's going to be it for now. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.